So thank you very much for joining this session today in Employability and Careers, and really a bit of an information session about employability and careers. So roughly within the next, I would say 30 to 45 minutes, we're going to be chatting about the following areas here. So we're going to talk about employability and careers within Ulster University, how we can support you with your career with Ulster as well too. So the resources that you have available to you within the employability and careers, and actually then how to get in contact with us as well too. There will be an opportunity at the end for some information. So any questions that you have, any queries, we will have time at the end to answer them as well too. But feel free to use the chat box throughout the session as well too. So firstly, there's a benefit of not only coming on board with Ulster University and doing a postgraduate course here within Ulster, but from an actually employability and careers point of view, it really is. There's a few key areas that really can support you moving in and doing that postgraduate. It really enhances your early career prospects. So particularly building on any undergrad courses that you have done, but also as well too, if you're thinking about changing your pathways, and I know certainly from myself, my own personal experience, I have done that as well too. You could be in post, and actually this is by undertaking this postgrad course, this is actually going to actually progress your career progression as well too. We all love this of developing new networks, and especially within Ulster, becoming part of the Ulster alum, you have that opportunity to grow and develop your actual networks as well too. Something similar you may even be thinking about from undertaking a postgrad. It could be pure love of the actual and enjoyment of the subject matter as well too. As I said, I know exactly how you're feeling. I'm currently doing a postgrad in higher educational practices, and I am extremely immersed in the course and loving every moment of it, and it's enhancing my job and my also future careers as well too. But also thinking about preparing for the future of work challenges as well too. What are those next steps when it comes to the future of work and what it looks like as well too. 2.5 years time, or 2.5 years ago, we wouldn't have thought about working remotely. It really did not really come into play, and obviously with the COVID pandemic, that completely turned everything on its head, and the world of work is a different place now. So with employability and careers, we can support you in that journey that you take within that undertaking a postgraduate opportunity. So I want to share with you now a little video, and let's hope that everything works okay for this now. So I'm going to share a little video with you of really an introduction to employability and careers. So hopefully, now that's the wrong video. Hopefully the video will actually work for me. This last few times on Blackboard Collaborate, it hasn't worked. So let's see now if this will work for you guys today. Hopefully it will come up on the screen. There we go, that's it up on the screen. So I'm going to play this video. It is about 3 minutes long, but it's a really good introduction to employability and careers.
Employability and Careers are here to help and support you from first year right through to graduation and beyond as you develop personally and professionally toward a rewarding career in what could be described as both a challenging and ever-changing work environment. We have a wide range of services and resources, both physically and online, to help you to identify your goals, develop key skills, and avail of a range of opportunities that will be available to you.
The Employability and Careers Hub was a real game changer. I contacted them early in my first year and throughout my second year to help better understand my options and avail of opportunities which has helped develop my skills, broaden my horizons, and develop my confidence. I can't thank the Employability and Careers Hub enough for the work that they did with me, helping me identify and articulate the skills for my CV and for interviews.
Employability works hand in hand with your academic studies. So we will work very closely with your programme teams to embed employability skills in the curriculum of your programme of study. So you will see us both in your classrooms and online.
I've contacted the Employability and Careers team on several occasions, and they have provided me with advice and information tailored to my needs to help me develop professionally and personally.
The Employability and Careers team work with a broad range of employers, both local, national and international. We secure opportunities for placement, whether long-term or short-term, vacation work, volunteering and part-time working. We also build strong relationships with graduate recruiters so that when you finish your studies, there are opportunities for you to enter the labour market, and indeed we offer professional development programmes, some of which are only open to Ulster grads.
I first seek the support of the Employability and Career Service back in first year, and this early engagement was one of the best things that ever happened to me. I first visited their website and then called into the hub and met with some of the employability advisors, and I have to say they were very friendly. They showed me a range of opportunities and services which I wasn't really aware of at the time, and they introduced me to the Edge Award. My advice to other students is that if you have not already engaged with the Employability and Career Service, you're missing out on the opportunity to enhance your personal and professional development.
Working with an employability advisor, I was able to understand and communicate the full range of skills and attitudes that I was developing, not only from my degree, but from my work experience and my involvement in ACE activities. I have no doubt this helped my confidence and was a critical factor in helping me secure my community engagement, digital media, paid placement with extensive and flexible education here at Ulster University.
The Handshake platform is your opportunity to get a head start and learn more about the sector you want to progress into. Creating your own profile on Handshake will open up a wealth of opportunities for you to gain more understanding of occupational roles, requirements and responsibilities, and to see if they meet with your expectations and ambitions. You'll be able to access employer candidate reviews, receive tailored information regarding opportunities, resources and events based on your profile. You'll also be able to browse and apply for placements, internships and graduate opportunities. And you'll have the opportunity to connect and network with employers.
So whether this is your first year at university, your final year, or somewhere in between, talk to an employability advisor and see how we can benefit and help support you. You can access Employability and Careers directly from your student portal and then by clicking on the Advice tab. So good luck with your studies, and we look forward to meeting with you.
Now, hopefully that video gave you a quick, short outlook of what we can do within Employability and Careers. Now, I'm going to dig a little bit deeper into that now. And you can see there we touched on some subject areas within the video about how we can support you. We can support you in many ways. We can support you when it comes to, first of all, that career information, advice and guidance. So we're ultimately here to support you in your career journey. We also can support you when it comes with jobs, searching for those job opportunities, applications and actually interviews, be it mock interviews or prep for interviews as well too. We also have, and we have run, and I'm going to show you some of our website content shortly, is in regards to recruitment events. This year we decided to change things up. And we actually had a full week. It was the Future Jobs and Opportunities Week, and it was run at the start of October. And what we had there is we had 1 day solely for graduate opportunities, and then we had 2 days of undergraduate placement opportunities as well too. But along with that, sort of to bolster and support that as well too, we had a full week from the Monday to the Thursday of skills boosting workshops, webinars, events, to support you, be it in your application, be it meeting the employers. So we had a full week long event, and again we will be running this in the spring as well too, to support our students with their opportunities. Within this as well too, and you can see from the video, we have a fantastic web page with some really good career management online tools and resources, and I'm going to share with you them now shortly as well too. We do run, and we are starting to move into that more in-campus, on-campus events as well too, as well as virtual events, which are employer-led, and they're development workshops, be it that it's actually in the curriculum activity, or be it that it's running centrally through the Employability and Careers team. Gail might have mentioned, and you've seen in the video there, Gail mentioning about Handshake. We have a really good platform, and again, I'm going to show you that platform now in this session, Handshake, and you have the ability to search for graduate job opportunities, internship opportunities, and connect with your peers and with employers as well too. So I'm going to share with you shortly Handshake. I mentioned at the start about being part of the Ulster alum as well too. You do have the ability to actually draw down on the alum mentorship program as well too, of being part of Ulster. Now, being part of Ulster doesn't mean once you finish your postgraduate here at Ulster that that's it, you're out into the world. We do support you then taking your next steps, and you can avail of our services. You can access our services for 3 years post your graduation as well too. So knowing that we are there in the background, be it if you are applying for an opportunity and you want to have arrange a mock interview, we are there to support. So as I highlighted, here is our website. And again, I'm going to get up the website address. Just bear with me. I'm going to bring up the day, and it's going into the chat box. Our website is ulster.ac.uk/employability. Now, I'm going to actually go into the live website and share the website with you and sort of talk you through about our website now at this stage. With our website, it is accessed. So currently, you don't necessarily have to register to be on to take a look at our website. You can actually go in now and take a look at our website and actually freely move through the website. It's once you move into the other link areas, there's where then you will be required to be a student within Ulster University then at that stage then. So within Employability and Careers, this is our landing page. There is a lot of information about some of our resources, and I'll touch on those resources now as we move along. You've heard me talk about Handshake, and also as well too, we have some of our tools as well. Now, just to draw to your attention, firstly, currently within Ulster University, we run an award programme, and the award programme is called AGE. And this programme currently is for undergraduate students at Ulster University. However, we are currently going through a complete revamp of the AGE Award, and we will have some for postgraduate level as well too. So at the current moment in time, any postgraduate students wouldn't be able to avail of the award system. However, as I said, we are in the process of reviewing what the actual award looks like and the structure of the award. So you could then avail of the award scheme. And this is where I would say, however, because the award programme is extracurricular and co-curricular activities. Some of the extracurricular activities could be subject specific, but some of them are run by ourselves. So some of the career development ones. And they are fantastic. So it's looking at yourself. You're actually, thinking about your career, what your next steps is. Some I'm just picking out here: self-awareness and reflection, design your career journey, improve your presentation skills and skills for your future. These are all key ones that you can actually do. Now, again, as I said, the AGE Award itself is for undergraduate. However, there is nothing stopping you actually doing these webinars and gaining that skill set and gaining more knowledge as well too. So I just wanted to pick up on that as well. Now, as we mentioned, we have some fantastic tools within Handshake, and I'm actually going to go to the tools section of the web page. In the tools section, you will see these coming through. So Handshake, and I'm going to speak about Handshake specifically itself, but we do have some really good tools such as VMOC and Abrintegro Careers Platform. With VMOC, you have the ability to upload your CV into VMOC in a PDF format, and it will actually give you instant feedback on how to improve your CV. Now, it is a computer system, so I would put that little note in there. It is a system. What we would recommend, if you're on that starting point of how can I improve my CV, we would recommend you pop it into VMOC once or twice to get their feedback, make those amendments, and then come in and book an appointment with your local campus employability advisor. So that's VMOC, that's one of our tools. Another tool we have is the Employability Careers platform. And within this platform, we're very, very lucky. We have several tools sitting within here. The one that is the most utilized is our interview simulator. So we have an interview 360 simulator where you can actually undertake mock interviews in a virtual format, in a video format, and you get to actually practice your interview skills, but also as well too, you get AI feedback on your body language, on your behavior, on if you're using gap words to fill in the interview as well too. So it's very, very good and really well structured. You also have within this platform as well too, you have in here tools such as a cover letter builder. You also as well too have an elevator pitch area in here and some psychometric testing sitting within this platform as well too. It is absolutely fantastic. We have our digital hub as well too, and with our digital hub, these are our bite-sized little sessions exploring areas such as work, CVs, interviews, your communication skills, that professional communication skills, your digital presence, those elements there. And again, I would encourage you to take a look at that because you do have access to those areas there. Also as well too, we mentioned about alumni mentoring, having the alumni mentoring in here as well too. So you do have that section in here as well. Also as well too, I've mentioned about Interview 360 sitting in here. Another tool that we would have is we have access to the Hired ED. And this is a fantastic platform, especially if you're looking about international opportunities after you complete your postgrad studies. So you have the opportunity, and what I would say in here is you build your profile and you can connect with some employers, the likes of Pepsi Cola. I think that's one of them. Amazon was on this as well too. So again, from an international opportunities point of view, it's a really good area here within the page. Now I'm going to jump across to the job section, and again I would really encourage you to actually explore our website to see what is available for you within Ulster University. As I mentioned, we have our graduate opportunities, internship opportunities. We also then have placements, and we have UU temps. And UU temps, I'll actually just click into this. This is if you enroll as a postgrad student within Ulster University, you can avail of our campus-wide UU Temps program, where you have the ability to gain and access part-time on-campus work. Through that, and again you can see there's loads of information about this within this section, and it's just talking you through how to sign up for the program and what roles are there. There's a lot of Q&A in there as well too, and this would be opened to our international students as well. As long as you're coming in with your T4 visa, you have that ability to carry out part-time work as well as your study as well too. Now, as I said, there's loads in here, and I would advise you to sort of take a look and browse through the website. But one of the areas that I really want to draw into now is I want you to draw in to Handshake. And Gail mentioned at the start about Handshake, and I'm going to just share with you now the Handshake folder. Now, again, I am actually going to pop in a little bit of a disclosure. This is my student account within Handshake. We have within the Employability and Careers team, we do have access to a student account as well too. So hopefully this will come up on the system. Now, there you go. So this is Handshake. Now, you won't be able to avail of this until you become a student, a postgraduate student within Ulster University. But I thought I would share this with you just to make you aware of what you have access to becoming a postgrad student at Ulster University. So Handshake is a fantastic platform. The platform is actually a global platform. It was designed in the US and it was bespoke for universities. We started with Handshake in September 2020. We were, I think, the 5th university within the UK and Ireland to come on board with Handshake. Really, Handshake is, I would describe Handshake as being a mini LinkedIn, because you have all the functionalities very similar to LinkedIn. Now, one of the first things I would be suggesting that you do once you become a student within Ulster University is you actually create your profile within Handshake. And this is really you getting that opportunity to start to build your profile. It is like that LinkedIn profile. Again, I want to put in my disclaimers now at this stage. This was me 20 odd years ago as a graduate, as a final year student at Ulster University. So you can see here a little bit about me. You can see my current degree as well too, where I have been working, also as well to organisations and extracurricular activity that I have been involved in. Now you will notice in here, you can see mine is actually telling everybody that it is hidden, so the employers can't see mine. What we would always recommend for any graduate or any student of Ulster University is we would encourage you to build that profile on Handshake and then make it public, because once you make that public, you can start to connect with employers then. You can see a little bit more about me, some of the classes I've undertook, also as well too my skills and my CV sitting in here as well too. So really that's my profile, and again we can support you within Employability and Careers. We can support you in building your profile. Now, one of the key areas that I would be sort of saying to you to look at is the job section. Now, within the job section, you can see it's currently telling me there that there is 1,900 jobs available within the site at the current moment in time. Now, before I actually go and start looking at the jobs, I want to take a step back. And this is one of the things I would be really recommending once you start within Ulster, is actually connecting with employers. So you might want to connect with those employers there, and you can see there's a little follow button there that you connect with. And why I would say that, so I'm going to show you who I'm following now at the moment in time. So I have Allstate Northern Ireland, I'm following Almac. I've arranged, there's BBC, I work with the creative arts students on the McGee campus. I worked with some of the health students as well too. If I was thinking about any of the study ones, there's an accountancy firm. Now what I would say here is this is fantastic. So I'm going to go back into BBC here. This is really good because this actually, by following this organisation, you are getting notifications coming in if there is opportunities coming up. So you will have that ability, if you're keen to actually secure an opportunity within a certain organisation, you're going to hear firsthand what the information is. So like Almac, big organisation within Northern Ireland, you can see there's details about them. There is the current jobs that are happening there for Almac. So I would have been getting email notifications of these opportunities that are coming up, which is absolutely fantastic. And this is one of the tools, as I said, we have within Ulster is through Handshake to support you. And being a student at Ulster, you get to avail of this service. And then as a graduate, you get to avail of this service as well too. So one of the first things I would be encouraging you to do is actually check out employers that you would potentially like to work with. Also as well too, you be filtering for opportunities. So I'm going to just filter for full-time opportunities. And I might think here at the moment now, who's my 2 full-time jobs? Perfect. I might actually think I'm going to stay within Northern Ireland. But you might want to think about going to the US or somewhere like that. So there is Northern Ireland. And that for me is, you can see there, it's telling me that there is currently on the system, there is 205 graduate job opportunities within Northern Ireland. Now I haven't filtered by, you might want to filter by, it could be sector, it could be role wise. So you do that filtering, you do that organising there. But you have these opportunities come up and you can apply for these opportunities. So you can apply for these opportunities and you can see here, apply externally. But in some cases, they might apply internally and you just have your CV, which is sitting within your actual profile. You might want to amend that and send that through as well too. So this is a really good place to go. You've got a lot within Handshake. And it even gets better because you have the ability to attend events through Handshake as well too. Now, we run events through Employability and Careers, but also as well too, we have other events that are happening as well. And it's not just necessarily, and I'm going to pop in through date, not necessarily just any Ulster University events. These are all organisations who are affiliated with Handshake. Their events are happening here. Just scrolling down here, you can see there's loads of different events are happening, and you can avail of those events. So you can have there that there's some of our own events that are happening through Ulster University. There's PwC, so you can attend, you can register, and it's as easy to just click external register, and that's you registering for the event. Your links, most events now, and again, we're very lucky through that with the world that we have now moved a lot to that virtual world, and you have that ability to actually attend an event which might be happening in London, and you can attend and you're in Belfast. So you do have that ability within here as well too. So again, this is a fantastic tool to have actually through Handshake. Some of the other areas within here is as well too is our career centre. So this is where, and I've mentioned about supporting the students within each of your campuses. You will have employability advisors, and we are here to support when it comes to those advice appointments, and you can book those advice appointments through booking here as well too. So as I said, Handshake, I think I can talk about Handshake for a lot of time. It's a fantastic, fantastic tool to utilise that you have within Ulster. Now, one other tool I want to share with you as well too, before we finish up and do a little bit of a Q&A, is I want to share with you, and I did mention that in October we ran our, which would have been the traditional world of our careers fair, but we actually took it a step further this time around. We developed which would have been the Future Jobs and Opportunities Week. And it was, as I said, it was a week-long event, and you had the virtual careers fairs, but also employer insights, and you had the skills boosting activities as well too. So you see, these were our partners. The students could actually click in here and you could register for the events that were happening. I think on an average day, there was 7 to 8 events happening every day during that week. You had registering for the fair as well too, and you had the placement fairs, and then actually a little bit about how to register for the fair, little hints and tips when it came to Handshake as well too, and a little bit more of our YouTube videos on searching for opportunities within here. So this year we've taken it a step further when it comes to the traditional fair, and I think on the graduate fair we had, I want to say something like we had 125 employers attending that event, and I would say a high majority of those employers actually were advertising graduate opportunities as well too. So again, by undertaking a postgrad within Ulster University, you're availing of all these services at your fingertips as well too. And we are and will be actually carrying out the Future Jobs and Opportunities Week during in February time as well too. But also just as another initiative that we have undertaken within the past few years as well, in May of this year we had the opportunity to actually look at our future skills, a future skills week, and really what this was on was really supporting our undergraduates and our postgraduate students across the board. And it was again another week-long event where you had fantastic opportunities for the students. Now some of the talks, there were 50 plus events that were happening during that week. And again, you can go in and actually watch any of these events. I will send you the YouTube link, our actual handle for the YouTube, where you can actually go in and see all these videos. They're all available on our YouTube channel to watch. You can see there was some really, really fantastic sessions that were run over that week. Really some vital information, and we will be doing this year again as well too. So these are all the actual support mechanisms that we have in place for our current student body, be it undergraduate or postgraduate level at Ulster University. So I just wanted to share with you those elements there before we go any further. Now, as I said, the tools that we have to avail of are absolutely fantastic. As I say, the actual from our website and the tools within our website right the whole way through to Handshake as well too. So before, and as I say, this is a shorter session. And we'll do a little bit of a Q&A if there's any questions. I would encourage you then to ask as well too. But before we actually do how to contact us, I'm actually going to share with you another video now at this stage. And this video, it's done more like a Q&A session. And sort of again, it's reinforcing how we can support our student population. So just bear with me while I get this video lined up on the screen for you. Hopefully this will happen now shortly. Now, the joys of technology. Yes, there we go.
Personally, I think one of the best things about UU is the chance that you can get real-life job experience alongside your degree. Brian is from Employability and Careers, and he's going to tell us a wee bit more about that. Hi, Brian.
Hi, Holly.
Brian, can you tell us how Employability and Careers can help students at Ulster University?
Yes, Holly. So at Ulster, there's lots of different services that go in to help students improve their employability, gain work experience, and ultimately graduate with really good career prospects. So some of those services include, within each campus, we have an Employability and Careers hub. And within each hub, we have an employability advisor team who are aligned to different subjects. So students can expect sort of focused, tailored advice, both within their program and alongside their program, and that's available virtually and on campus. We also offer something called the Ulster Edge Award, and that's an award that students can engage in alongside their degree and get involved in extracurricular activities through the student union, through volunteering, and lots of different activities that help really boost their employability skills. Because at university, it really is a learning journey, and students really need to engage in those activities from first year right through to final year and really progress. I suppose in addition, what I would say to first year students starting uni is that we have lots of digital tools that they can access as well. That includes the Handshake platform, where they can access lots of jobs and our advice service and lots of different events and start to connect with employers and really see what the possibilities are. And then also we run lots of events where they can also connect with employers both in person on campus and virtually as well.
And Brian, can your team help students get a job at university?
Yes, Holly, that's a big focus of our work. We help students secure internships and placements and graduate jobs and even international opportunities. But the one opportunity I want to flag to new students is our UU Temps program. The UU Temps program helps current students, Ulster students, to access part-time paid opportunities on campus. The university is a large organisation with lots of different departments and services, and we know that the student body is a really great talent pool for us to access. So it's really connecting those two things together. And I would encourage new students to register for the UU Temps program through our website.
Thank you very much, Brian. Thank you.
Cheers, Holly.
So you can see there that within, again, it's just reinforcing what we and how we can support you in your journey at Ulster as well too, if you decide to go in and further your career within that postgraduate area. So as I said, how to contact us, there is many ways that you can actually contact us, is that through email, so which is the careers@ulster.ac.uk. Then you have, again, as a current, once you become a current student of Ulster University, you can avail of our one-to-one online appointments. Now, currently we are offering virtual, and you've heard there Brian saying we offer virtual and in-person, if required, appointments. And you can book those appointments through Handshake as well too. We do have our online quick query chats as well too, and again that's current students at Ulster University can avail of that service. One thing I would encourage you, if you are thinking about coming on board in Ulster, is start to follow us on social media. Our handle is careers@ulster. We're all across all the platforms from Facebook, Instagram, we have Snapchat, Twitter and YouTube, and I'm actually going to bring up the YouTube channel now in a moment before I finish up. And as I mentioned again, you have the alumni mentoring program that you can avail of as well too, which is absolutely fantastic. So as I mentioned, I'm going to just share with you finally is our YouTube channel. Within our YouTube channel, you can see all the videos that I've just been chatting about. So any of the videos that I have shared in this session, you will be able to avail of those videos as well too. So as I said, you can on YouTube, it is Careers at Ulster, and you have a list of opportunities coming through within there. We actually have some fantastic playlists. We've playlists created from our Future Jobs and Opportunities Week. We have a playlist from our Future Skills Week as well too. They might be some ones that you might want to take a look at, get a feel for how and what our word looks like in employability and careers as well too. So it is, we have a lot of resources for you as well. Finally, what I'd like to say is, first of all, thank you so very much for joining me now in this session. And I'm just going to pop it out to the floor now at this stage. I'm actually going to stop recording.